Hi, I'm Scoot, and welcome to the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel. I forgot to hook things up here. Don't you love when it's just live and it's just like happening right before you? Something very spontaneous about all of this. Just a reminder that this is live. Hey, thanks for being with me here. I think you can hear me. I can't hear me. Well, now I can hear me. Okay, cool. Anyway, it was another day today on WWL Radio of some people calling and just bashing me over comments that I never said. So why is this? I mean, why is this happening? Are people? I mean, are people? Here's what I think, and I've mentioned this before. I think people are desperate to be right when it comes to the vaccine and the pandemic. And the more information that comes out, the more it appears obvious that unvaccinated people are causing this fourth surge. The more that seems obvious, the more people want to lash out. Before I get to that, though, I have to take this opportunity on the YouTube channel to say something that President Trump apparently said. And there are three different people who have each independently confirmed this conversation. But President Trump apparently called the Capitol Police, some of the Capitol Police officers, pussies. I had to see the P word on the air today. He called them pussies. And apparently he thinks that because they resisted the attack at the Capitol, because the police officers fought his extreme supporters, that they're pussies and that they are being manipulated by Nancy Pelosi and others. It might be that they did their job. Their job was to protect the Capitol. And so these people stormed the Capitol and attacked the Capitol. So maybe they did their job. And in doing their job, you're going to call them pussies? I don't think so. And if you do think they're pussies, do you want to grab them? Anyway, another couple of calls today about it's the border. It's the border. That's where the COVID's coming from. It's the border. No, it's not the border. We talked about this last night. That's bullshit. And then I love when the callers want to tell me that I said something that I never said. Like one caller called today and he said, you said there's no problem with COVID at the border. I never said that. All I said was that the border is not the source of the problem for spreading COVID. It doesn't mean that there aren't people coming over with COVID. And that's a problem. And something should be done about that. I'm not in favor of that happening. But again, these are the same people that, as I talked about in the last video, these are the same people that said that we're talking about how Trump was, let's see, what am I trying? I lost my train of thought here. That, I mean, this happens because this is live. And I'm not going to start over. I'm just going to do it live. This is the group of people that last night on the last episode we talked about how all of these people, 50% of the illegal immigrants are coming across the border. They're COVID positive. It's bullshit. It's not true. There's no evidence of that. But they pick up on a sheriff's association, National Sheriff's Association, saying somewhere between 5% and 50% are coming across the border COVID positive. And that is their hunch. That's their guess. They have no evidence whatsoever to back that up. And so the same kind of people that want to put words in my mouth are the ones that pick out, 50%. Okay, let's spread the word. 50% of the people are coming over the border are COVID positive. You see, this is the kind of political bullshit that we really have to denounce. You know, you can love Trump, you can be a Republican, you can be a conservative, you can be all of those things, but you can't be an American that refuses to just understand the truth. And that's what needs to change. So anyway, I mean, it's almost humorous to witness the desperation that people seem to feel when it comes to making their argument, standing up for their political position. And again, it seems like it's an obvious sign of desperation. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. And think about all of those. Think about what a big supporter Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is of President Trump. And think about how many people are sure that Donald Trump is going to run in 2024 and that he's going to be a factor. Then explain to me why Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is acting like the leading Republican presidential nominee. He has his sights on 2024. Watch his actions. Watch how he handles things. He's using Florida to build a national image. And we've seen that happen in Louisiana with our former governor, Bobby Jindal. He didn't care about being governor. He cared about being president. And man, his whole vision, his whole dream went down in flames. Focus on the prize in front of you. If you do a good job there, then you move on. But watch Ron DeSantis, because trust me, he is among a few who really are already unofficially declaring themselves Republican presidential nominees. So what does that mean about their thoughts about Trump running? I think it means that they think he's not going to be a factor in 2024. Thank you for joining me here on the Scoot on the Air YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. We'll do a couple of other things over the weekend. And you can subscribe. It's real simple. And then we give you a notice every time we do something new. And I'm going to start numbering these episodes. I want to go back and figure out how many episodes I've done. We'll start numbering these episodes. And I appreciate that you are helping us build this YouTube channel. And it will get bigger. It'll get better. We'll even figure out a way to do graphics on here. So it'll be fun. And you will have been part of it from the beginning. So I thank you for that. Stay safe. If you haven't gotten the vaccine, I think it's a good idea to get the vaccine. I'm not a doctor, but as I have mentioned, I played one with a neighbor when I was a teenager. Now, I'm not an expert, but I think based on the information that I'm receiving from like so many sources, and you too, the information is overwhelming. The vaccine, in fact, very quickly, Governor John Bel Edwards, Louisiana, held a press conference today. Vaccinated people are 25 times less likely to be hospitalized, 25 times less likely to die, 8 times less likely to even contract COVID. So the numbers are there. And the numbers are also there pointing out that at this particular pace, more Republicans are going to die than Democrats. But that's your choice if you don't get vaccinated. And join me on my radio show Monday through Friday on WWL. Download the app Audacy, AUDACY, and stream the show from anywhere. And we do take calls from around the country. And Monday on the show, we will look back on Sunday. Sunday is the 40th anniversary of MTV. So we'll spend a little time on the show Monday talking about MTV and what it meant to pop culture and society. And I'm sure just like me, as soon as I think about the anniversary of MTV, August 1st, 1981, 40 years ago, I think about some of those early videos I remember watching.